All right, we're backstage, Ridgefield, Connecticut, with Jeremy. Shannon's here too. Say hi.
Hi.
You're just kind of
We're
taking.
gonna have lots of exterior sounds. We got Ryan Cook over here talking to the world. We've got Cor Rozic on the other side warming up for their show.
I don't know who's louder though.
We'll
That's
see.
the question.
I think that's the
Us, because we've got audio recording right here.
Yes, we do. So how you doing, Jeremy?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good. You ready for the show tonight?
I'm ready for the show tonight. We've had 2 shows before tonight, so nice and warm. Plus, this one's indoor. The last 2 have been outdoor, and it's
Oh, and it's
poured.
been hot.
Yeah.
It's been hot, and it's poured right before the show both times, just to make sure that there's extra humidity.
Perfect. Well, it's cold in here. We could probably put the whole
It's
show
freezing
if
in
we
here,
want
by
to.
the way.
But so, and then you guys are heading off what? Texas?
Yes, so we're going home for 1 day, and then
Perfect.
we're going to
That's
Texas
what
in the
everyone
middle
wants.
of summer.
Is that also outside?
The Austin show is outside,
Oh
and
no.
yeah, it's going to be 100-something degrees. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
The show's going to be good, but it's going to be terribly hot.
And if it's not good, they have an excuse because
Yep.
it's 100 degrees outside. So now we're doing. Ryan is now playing bass.
Yes.
So how'd you guys decide? Did you like draw straws or?
Rock, paper, scissors.
No, I'm not really sure why. Probably because like I play the harmony solo with Ace.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He's kind of used to that. But you know, originally when we had 2 guitar players and a bass player, Ace hired me and Phil and Ryan as a package.
Yeah.
So that was just kind of the way that was. And then Phil went to tour Europe with Accept and called Zach to sub for him. And, you know, at that point, it's not like the package deal anymore. But
Yeah.
then in February, Zach was going to record with the Corey Taylor Band and was going to be out for, you know, pretty much indefinitely. So Ace called and asked me if I would talk Ryan into playing bass.
You needed like the
And,
handler.
you know, Ryan was kind of excited about the challenge. And,
Yeah.
you know, Ace had never really had a lineup of 2 guitar players and a bass player. And since
Yeah.
it wasn't our package deal anymore, it just made sense for him to go back to
Yeah.
what he did before. And
Does it put any? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you do a lot of rehearsals to kind of get used to the switch?
none.
None.
That seems like it's not
Sounds
how
about
it works
right.
in music.
We don't really do rehearsals. Everybody does their homework at home and then shows
Yeah.
up. And, you know, if it's something new we're bringing to the set, then, you know, we'll just run it at sound check a lot. You know, Ace will come to those sound checks and, you know, we'll run through it until everybody's cozy. And
Did it put any more pressure on you as a guitarist? Because now you don't have 3. You're still chilling with it.
to me, the way it was before just kind of gave a stereo effect for guitar.
Yeah.
Because like with the 4-piece configuration, you've got bass on one side, Ace in the middle, and guitar over here. And without that other guitar, because me and Ryan were pretty much playing the same parts,
Yeah.
you'd hear rhythm guitar on the other side of the stage, whereas now you're going to hear Ace and the bass, and you might not hear me at all.
Yeah. Poor Jeremy.
Yeah.
So make sure
Except,
you know
except
outside.
tonight, I've got a speaker cable going to the cabinets on the other side, so
Smart.
I'm
Oh,
in stereo
nice.
tonight.
Smart. It's the Jeremy Show.
Yeah.
So you also now have Rock City Machine Company with Ryan and Phil.
Yes.
So how are you guys? Are you writing on the road now?
Well, we're not
Well,
really
you're
writing.
right.
The record's done. So
Yeah, you got a release party
Yeah.
in August, right?
yes, August 2nd. Record comes out July 28th. Vinyl, CDs. That's all available on lindsayrecords.com.
And if you're in Nashville, go to the party.
We
Yes.
co-wrote all the songs with Marty Fredrickson, who produced the album.
Yeah.
We did them on Zoom meetings.
Wow.
Which is weird.
Yeah, how was that?
Honestly, it worked. I wasn't really crazy about the idea at first, but we were turning out lots of cool tunes. And,
Yeah.
you know, Marty's travels a lot, Marty works a lot, so, like, getting him in a room was, you know, kind of a tall order.
Yeah.
That just kind of worked that way. And, man, the results are there. I can't argue with it.
Yeah. So, Can't Stop the Train and Summer Song are 2 kind of like, they're not too similar. How would you say that sets the tone for like the rest of the record then? Is it somewhere in between those 2? Or?
Man, it just sounds like all the great bands we all listened to growing up. You're going to hear
Yeah.
Van Halen, you're going to hear Def Leppard, AC/DC. I can't really say Kiss. I don't really hear any Kiss in it. Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a given because Marty's written a lot for Aerosmith, so he definitely brought a lot of that to the table.
Yeah.
God, Ryan had a good quote about it. He said, let's see if I can remember how he explained it. Music you feel like you've been listening to your whole life.
Okay. Yeah.
So it sounds very familiar, even though you've never heard any of the songs. Except there's a cover of "Ramblin' Gamblin' Man"
I've heard that one.
by Bob Seger.
Yeah.
And honestly, like our sound man Randy's been playing the whole record like before the show and after the show. So if you want to check out more of the tunes,
come to a show.
You'll hear it. Yeah, come to a show.
Go to Texas, so your ass
Go to Texas.
Are you planning on doing any live shows with that, or is it?
Yes, we haven't made an announcement about what we've got lined up, so I'm going to save that
Cover your ears
until I'll tell you when the camera's off.
All right.
Since we're not putting that out in the public just yet.
That's a tease.
But you'll know when we do.
This is good show business. That's smart. So you also have the Monsters of Rock cruise coming up with Ace. Ace really doesn't do these kind of things that often. So how are you guys getting ready for that? Because now you're gonna have 2 different sets too. Are you discussing that at all? You get to play like some B-sides.
We'll see. We have not discussed it. We probably won't discuss it until closer to cruise time.
That's how a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
The very last minute.
I'd like to say we'll probably up our Kiss songs a little bit.
Yeah.
For that crew.
Yeah.
You know, for Ace's crowd, you know, it would make more sense to like try to add some of his solo stuff, but you know, this is like just a rock crowd.
Yeah.
Right.
They know Kiss songs.
Yeah, and Phil's also going to be there because are you excited to get to because you don't get to play with him that often, to do like the all-star jams and stuff with Phil again?
Yeah.
Because it's got to be nice after him,
Well, with any luck, we'll squeeze Rock City Machine Company on that cruise also.
Yeah.
That's another hint, by the way. We should probably, if we all send emails to Larry, he can't say no to all 3
Honestly,
of us.
yeah.
He has the record. I gave it to him.
There we go.
I planted the seeds.
Yep.
If we can get you on Rare Hair, we can get Rock City Machine Company on the boat.
Should I be offended by that?
Tyson said it was fine. Alright, well, that is all I have for you, Jeremy. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure
Do you
to
have
talk
anything
to you.
else?
And you too, Shannon.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Bye, everybody.